Two little boys shot, just 4 and 8 years old, and they weren't alone. The senseless shootings have been happening for months in Ocala, Florida. And while police work hard to stop them, the mayor of Ocala took a much different approach. He asked his community to pray. And now, thanks to the Atheists, he's on a list of local leaders who are getting sued. The mayor, Kent Goen, joins us now. Good morning. Thanks for being with us.
Good morning, Anna.
Ken, tell us how this all went down. I mean, obviously, your community has really been tried by the situation. Why did you ask your community members to pray?
Well, let me start off by saying our chief of police met with NAACP and asked them, what would you like us to do to help you? And one of the things that we do is community policing in Ocala. And they said, well, why don't we reach out to some of the faith-based community, is which we did. And we know how important the faith-based community is in Ocala and in that community. So we had identified some of the people that were involved in the shootings. And so they said, why don't we have, a prayer rally, vigil, et cetera, and some walks in the community to maybe encourage the people that witnessed it to come out and have enough strength to work with us and tell us who the actual shooters were, or give us some evidence.
Mr.
So that's
Mayor,
kind of what we did.
Was this open to everybody, or was it specific to one religion?
Oh, absolutely not. It was open to everyone. I know there were atheists that were there. We even invited them to speak. But our chief of police was involved in this. Chief Greg Graham was instrumental in this and working with the community.
Why do you think they're targeting you?
Well, quite frankly, I think they don't want God involved in our community or country. And when people do things like this and speak out, which obviously we need to do, they want to silence that.
And is this testing your faith? Is it making it stronger?
It's making mine a lot stronger, a lot stronger. One of the things that we talk about is our religious freedoms, and we're going to have the 351st Military Unit come back from Afghanistan here next week. We're going to welcome them back. And, when you think about it, you think about what those men and women have done and what people all over the country or world have done in our armed forces to ensure our liberties and our religious freedoms. And I don't want that to be in vain. So we need to start speaking out on issues like this. And I know, and that's why we're doing it. We're just not going to stand idly by and let someone trample all over our religious freedoms. We're not going to do that in Ocala.
Is this a symptom of a bigger problem going on across America? We've done stories where football players are asked to take a cross off of their helmet or not pray on the field, or we talk about the war on religion around the holiday season. You can't say Merry Christmas anymore. Is this evidence of the PC police going too far as well?
Sure, it's exactly what it's about. One of the things as mayor, I take an oath to swear to uphold and protect the Constitution of the United States, and I take that oath very seriously, and that's what we're doing here. But yeah, a lot of times I see this on the news where communities are asked to stop praying in school board meetings or council meetings, et cetera, and some of the issues like you mentioned, and I always see that's happening to somebody else, but now it's happening to me in my community.
Mr. Mayor, thank you so much for your time this morning, and let us know how this all plays out, okay?
All right. Thank you, Anna.
Thanks a lot.